Hi, thank you very much for watching this video. In this video, I want to show you how to create this web application in the screen. I hope you can see it. Yes, it is on the scene, yes. And this application is an application to show the exchange rate of cryptocurrencies and the actual currencies. The first one is the Bitcoin to dollar. The second one is Ethereum to dollar. And the third one is the Euro dollar. And the last one is USD to Japanese yen. And when I refresh this site by Control R, please notice that the current Bitcoin rate is 55,650, but when I refresh it, it is changed. So it is the current price. And because today is Sunday, I'm taking this video on Sunday. The Euro dollar and Euro and USD to Japanese yen rate of these two currencies are not changing. The Bitcoin and Ethereum the market of Bitcoin and Ethereum are moving. So these are changing. So when you move this application on weekday, all of these four exchange rates will change. So this video will last about 2 hours, and I want to split it in the first half and the second half. In the first half of this video, I'm going to show you the HTML and CSS part of this application. And basically, I'm using React. So combining HTML in React is called JSX and CSS. This part is the first 1 hour. And in the second hour, I want to show you how to connect this API, how to connect this application with the outside API through Axios library. And the API I will use is called Alpha Vantage. So there are so many financial APIs around there, and I don't know which one is the best, but I think this Alpha Vantage is reasonably good, and it's also free. So I want to use this API. Okay, so before get started, let me give you some self-introduction about myself. So I have BA in economics and MSc in financial engineering. And in my current 9-to-5 job, I'm not hired as an engineer, but I'm also releasing many Python apps to the company I'm currently working for. And outside my current job, I'm a React developer, and I'm developing many apps. And one of my recent one is this one, but this one is for demonstration purpose, so it is a very simple one. So let's get started. So the first step to create a React application is to set up the environment, the local environment for development. So I'm on the Windows, and there may be someone who are on Mac who are watching this video, but basically the coding is the same. So please open your folder where you want to place your application. And so I want to make a new one here and call it currency string, because I'm doing this 3 times. So you can name it anything you like. So I named currency string here. And after creating a folder, go into it, and in the next step, we want to open a VS Code inside this folder. So for Windows users, you can open a PowerShell in here by typing at the Explorer bar here by typing PowerShell. And then after launching the PowerShell here, you can code and dot. So by code and dot, a VS Code will open in this directly. Okay, now VS Code is opened. So for those who not have a VS Code in your computer, it is free and you can download free. So just Google VS Code and install it for your environment, whether it is Mac or Windows or Linux. It will work on everywhere. Okay, so after you launch a VS Code, the next step is to create React app. So please Ctrl J and open the terminal inside the VS Code. And you can see a terminal below this window here. And here, there's a code to create a React app, which is create React app. So let me, it was, I think it is npx create React app, but let me Google it. Npx create React app, my app. Yes, this is the code we are always using. Yes. Here's official documentation of React. Yes, this code. npx create React app, and the my app is application name, so you can use anything here. This is this 3 line of code is the very important first step, and we are always using this. So let's copy this, npx create React app, my app, and go back to my VS Code and paste it, and change this application name to currency, and press enter. Okay, now it's installing all the dependencies and necessary libraries for the React app. And it will take 5 to 10 minutes. And it is not so heavy file. It is about 100 megabyte, but it will take some time. So I want to stop recording this video and come back again when the installation is done. Yes, create React app is done. When you can see happy hacking here in the terminal, the installation is done. And when you click on your left hand side, there's a sidebar inside the currency, you can see node modules and public and SLC folders. Yes. And the next step is, as you see in this official documentation, is cd into my app. So now I'm in currency 3 folder, and you may be in the folder you have created in a minute ago, and there is another folder inside of here. So if you click ls, you can see currency, the name of the application when you type npx create React app. The name of the currency is the name of the folder here. So the next step is cd into this currency. cd currency. And now when you type ls again, you can see many folders and JSON files here. And here, code npm start. For those who are not installed Node.js, please install Node.js. For the command npx and for the command npm, you need Node.js. So we don't use Node.js in this application, but to use npm command, you need Node.js. Node.js is very simple and easy to install. So you can just go to the Node.js and install the latest version of Node here, LTS version, not the current version, but the long-term support LTS version. Okay. Yes, and the next step is the npm start. By pressing npm start, local server is launching, and after launching, you can see the application running on localhost 3000. Yes, because I'm already running the app, running this app on 3000, I have a message called something is already running on port 3000, but if you run nothing on it, it will simply run on localhost 3000. So I have to press Y here, but you may not have to press Y here. Would you like to run the app on another port instead? So when I press yes here, there's a new tab here, new tab opening here on the localhost 3001 for my case. Now a React app is running. So every time you can see this React logo on the localhost 3000. This is the first step. And the next step is to delete some files here. So in the SRC folder, so we don't need this logo, and we don't need these messages here. We want to do something like this. So the first step is deleting files. And this one, logo.spg, we don't need this logo. So delete it. And we also don't need the test files. In a larger application, we may need test, but in the small application, we don't need to do test here. So we delete this test file. app.test.js, remove this file. And we don't need this one, setup test.js. So delete this one. And in the next step, go to app.js and delete this first import logo from logo.spg because we already deleted. So delete this line and delete everything inside this div. Delete this header because this is for the logo. Delete this part, and because I'm following the BEM convention, I want to make this a to a lowercase a. Yes, and let's simply say I am a hello world here. Hello world here, and save it. And I also don't want the code inside the app.css because this is also for the logo, the React logo. So we don't need everything here. And save it. Okay, so let's see what is now we have. Okay, there's an error. No such file or directory. Yes, we can see the hello world. This is our first step. We can see the hello world. And when we look at this hello world, there's another thing we don't need here. This top margin. This top margin is by the browser, and we don't need this one. So to delete this top margin, we have to select everything in the app.css. Select everything, select star, and apply margin 0. Margin 0. Yes. And this is everything. And inside, okay, I want to put this app.css below the app.js by dragging, like here, by dragging. Yes. So now I can see app.js on the top side, and in the bottom end I can see my app.css. Yes. So the next I want to target this class name dot app here and make the background color to black, because I'll target up here. The background color is black, and this app is also responsive, and we want to make this feature. But the first step is to make the background color black. Background color, background color black. We don't need this sign here. Background color black, and the height of this app, height of this background color is 100 view height. So it depends on the application, depend on the device the user see. So when the user see on through the iPhone, the 100 view height is the height of the iPhone. And when the user see on a 4K screen, the height of the 100 view height is the height of the 4K screen. So that is the 100 view height. Now you can see just a black application, and on the top left, you can see hello world here. Okay. And in the next step, I want to create a container to wrap this stuff here, because this stuff has a responsive feature. I want to put everything inside one container. Okay, so inside this div class name app, inside here, I want to create another div dot app container. So this, I just press tab, I code div dot class name and press tab, and it create a div tag for me with a class name. And this is a feature of the emmet. It is not an extension. It is already installed for us, but you have to make the emmet active to use it. So please Google it, and you can use this feature. Okay. And inside of this app container, I want to write h1 tag. H1 tag exchange rate, and an h4 tag which shows the current date. So for now, I want to hard code this date, but I will change it later. So today it will February 20. Okay. And underneath it, what I want to do is to create these 4 cards. And I want to use a component, React component, use the same React component for all 4 of these cards, and pass props to the component and show 4 different prices. on here. So inside, so below here, underneath here, I would like to create a component called show price component. So this is a React component. I want to copy it 4 times because I have 4 cars. Yes. And save it. And I have to create showprice.js inside this SLC. Showprice.js. And at the same time, I have to create showprice.js here. Showprice.css. And inside the showprice.js, what I always do is type rfc if and tab. This creates a boilerplate of functional component of React. And this rfce is from this extension, ES7 React Redux GraphQL React Native snippets. So install it and you can use rfce code. Okay. And inside the showprice.js, I have to import the showprice.css. So import showprice.css. Yes. And inside app.js, I have to import showprice component. So put the cursor at the end of this showprice component here and press Control space, and it will auto import for me. Now you can see at the second line, import showprice from showprice, and save it. Okay. So let's look at the app now. So everything is black because I don't put showprice is not defined. No, I defined it. Okay, so because everything is black, I see exchange rate, the date, and the hello world in the top left corner. And there's nothing inside is a showcase component, so there's nothing below here. Okay, it's fine. So the next step here is to make the CSS of this app container. Okay, so target the app container inside the app.css app __ because I'm following the BEM convention. An element inside or below the app should be start with app and __, and after 2 underscores, I put another name here. So I name it app container. Yes, and inside the app container, first I want to make the color white because the background color is black. Color white. Yes. And I want to align the text center, text align center. Yes. So by only these 2 lines of code, yes, it is centered. Exchange rate is centered, and the date is centered. The hello world is not centered, but I don't need it because this is not part of this app, and this is also outside of the app container, so it is not centered. So I delete it here. Okay, it's fine. And because I want these 4 cards inside this container, I want it to in the center, also in the center. So I want to use a Flexbox here. Oh, before I use Flexbox here, let's go to the showprice.css and make the showprice card visible. Okay, so inside the showprice.js, for now I just simply want to say I am a price. I am the price. Okay, and I want to target, oh no, I have to put a class name here, and the class name is showPrice. ShowPrice, yes. And in the showprice.css, target the showPrice. And put a height on it because I want to make it visible. Height is around 50 pixels. Okay. The height is 50 pixels and the width, I want to make the width responsive. So I want to set it 45% of the parent element. Width 45% and the background color should be white. Yes, background color white, no shite. And I want to set the max width because in a 4K screen it will so large. So I want to set a max of the width to 350 pixel. Okay, it's fine. And I want to set the color inside the box black. And I also want to set some padding inside here. Padding inside the card of 5 pixel. And the line height, the height of the line, you can see here. Between the BTC USD and the actual price here, you can see this height. This is set by the line height. Line height to be 1.5. And you can, as you can see here, you can see some radius, border radius here. So I want to set border radius to 5 pixel. Okay. So let's now, I can see card here. No card here. So why no card here? Show price. Okay, I've not saved it. I have to save it and I have to save this one. And I think I also have to save app.js and app.yes. So now let's look what happened here. Yes, there's 4 cards and the 4 cards is showing I am the price. And I have to center it. So to put it center, I want to make the parent element a Flexbox. So the parent element is app.container. So it's very easy to make everything center here. Oh, first, before make it Flexbox, I want a padding at the top, padding at the top, padding top. And as you can see here, this application is responsive also in the horizontal, also in the vertical direction. So when it is a long application, the app is at the top, and when it's more wide screen, it is somewhere around the middle here. So I want to make the padding top a percentage, not a fixed pixel. So I want to make it 15%, and I want to make it a Flexbox. So display flex. And flex direction, the default flex direction is row, but I want it align in the column. So I set flex direction to column. And I also want to align the cars centered. So align item centered is the last one. Align item center. Yes, now I can see the cars are at the center, and I need some padding, no, margin at the top of them. So the margin should be set inside here, inside the showprice.css. As here in the show price, I have to put margin top here. So height with margin top to the show price, to each show price. Margin top 30 pixel. Okay. So in the next step, I have to put a image here. So now I have a nice margin at the top. Next step, I have to put an image here, and I have to put this code here. Okay, so let's use props here. Let's use props to show this BTC USD, Ethereum USD, Euro USD, and USD Japanese yen, and show different letters here. So go back to app.js, and here press Alt and click, and we can use multiple cursors here, and press exchange and equal double quotation, and inside here I want to put different strings here. The first one is the BTC USD, and the second one is ETH USD, and the third one is USD to Japanese yen. The last one is euro dollar, euro to USD. Yes, and save it. So these props, I passed the props from the app.js to the showprice.js. So we have to receive it. And to receive the props, I have to code props here. And everything is inside these props. But to explicitly receive this exchange, I have to do like this, put a parenthesis, and inside here I can code just exchange. Yes, and I can use this exchange to show the currency exchange. Okay, so go back to here, and so put a here, inside here, into the currency. I want to pass this exchange inside this JSX, and inside a JSX, if I want to use a JavaScript code inside this JSX, I have to use the curly braces here and type exchange. Yes. And when I save it, you can see four different currency here. So all of these four cards components are sharing the same showprice.js, and this is not dependent on each currency, but showing four different text here by passing a props from the parent app.js. Okay. So the next step is to put an image here. Okay, so put an image here. I also want to use this props here. So press here and img URL. And I want to pass the image URL from app.js and receive it inside the showprice.js. So let's take 4 price images. So the first one is the BTC to USD Bitcoin images. So BTC image PNG. You can Google BTC image PNG and you may find a pngimages.com. So this is a good place to take a simple images. And I want to use this. So you can use anything you like, but I want to use this one. And add all cookies and just click it and okay, allow cookies and right click this image here and copy image address. And to make sure it is a PNG, open another new tab and paste it. You can see that this is a PNG file, yes. And so copy this address. And now I have a Bitcoin image here and paste it to here. And the next one is Ethereum image. And I do the same thing. Ethereum logo PNG. Okay, so there's another great site here called cryptologos.cc, and I can take Ethereum from here. So this file is PNG file. So when I right click it and copy image address, like before, open a new tab and paste it, and I can see a PNG image here. So I don't need this one, just this one, logo.png, yes, and copy it and paste it to here. And the next one is yen, Japanese yen image. So go back here and let's take a Japanese yen image, JPY, PNG images. Yes, let's use pngimages.com. So where's the pngimages.com? The one I use is at the dollar here, pngimages. Okay, so let's type here JPY. Inside the pngimages.com, allow all cookies. No JPY. Japanese yen. Oh, so there's no images inside pngimages.com, so I have to use another one. So how about this one, pngtree.com. Yes, it's not look good, so I want to find another one. It's not look good. So how about this one? Okay, this one. Click this one. Oh, this is also PNG. A different one. PNGIO.com. It's a different one. So I want to use this one. Go to this page. Yes. I want to click the one I want to use here. Yes, this will be a PNG. Open link in new tab, and I hope it will show a PNG image here. Yes. Now I think I'm close to the goal. Yes, copy image address and paste that in a new tab here, and now I have the image of a Japanese yen. Okay, so let's copy it and paste it to here. The last one is the euro image. I think euro image is inside this here. Euro image. Search the euro image here. Yes, I got it here. So to close these yen images because I don't use it anymore. I don't use this. I don't use this. Yes. And I want to pick this one. Copy image address in a new tab and make sure it is a PNG file. And yes, it is. And copy the address and paste it to here. Okay, now I have 4 images here. And as before, inside the showprice.js, I have to receive these props. The name of the prop is image URL. So next to the exchange, img URL. Yes. Now I can use this one and put this img URL to the image inside the image tag by the src and equal curly braces emg URL. Yes, it's fine. And save it. And I think I have to put it width to this image because it will show a gigantic image inside here. Now you can see a very gigantic image is here. Not good. This yen may not be a PNG image. Okay, but let's go ahead for now and place the width to the images. So I target the show price image. Show price __ img and width to, so how about 35 pixel. Now it will get close. Now I hope it will get close to the real. Yes, it get close here. Now I have the Bitcoin image, the Ethereum image, and yen image, and euro image. You can see that there is a gray background to the yen image. So this is not transparent PNG file. So I want to find another one. This is not good one. Okay, so let's Google another one, Japanese yen PNG. And image search. And let's pick a cool one. So how about this one? Free transparent. It is said transparent. And copy image address. Let's paste it here. Oh no, this is not a PNG. So I have to click it before copy it. Click it. And copy image address. And paste it here. No, it is a JPEG image. It is not the PNG. So let's try another one. This is not a PNG. Okay, so how about this one, pngx.com. So click it, pngx.com. So come on. Yes, this one. So copy image address in a new tab, paste it. So how about this one? Yes, it is a PNG file, and copy it and paste it to here. Paste it to here. Save it. Save it. Save it. And save it. And now I hope I can see a yen image, a cool yen image here. No, it's not a transparent image. Save it again and look it again. Refresh it. It's still not. So I want to pause the record and find a cool one and come back again. Okay, I got it. This is not the PNG GIF file, but I can make a very cool yen symbol here. So this is a result here. So I put this below my video in the comment here. So please copy and paste it from the comment. I put this URL there. Okay, so let's go ahead. So now I have the 4 images and save it, and as you look now, we have the 4 images here. But the problem here is everything is aligned as a column, and I want these images at the left side and the letters at the right hand side. So I want to use Flexbox here again to discard. Okay, so let's target the show price is the target. Show price is already the target here, and let's apply the display flex to this show price CSS here. So display flex. And because the default settings of the display flex is row, the direction is row, I don't have to write flex direction row. And I also need align item center. Align item center. Yes. By this 2 line of codes, you can see that now it is aligned horizontal. And the next problem here is that the BTC USD, or the currency name here, is at the left. We want this at the center of this space. So to put this at the center of this space, it is very easy. So I target the show price info here, because this container is show price info. So let's look it. So press inspect, and when I look at it, okay, so let's make it iPhone 6, 7, 8, and so when I click it, oh, show price currency, no, inside the app container, inside the show price, and yes, it's here, show price info. You can see the show price info is very little, and it is not. We want this show price info to be a more large one, to occupy this right hand side space here. Okay, so we want to target the show price info here. Show price __ info, and flex 1. Yes, and save it. Now you can see that the currency names is at the center. So flex 1 means occupy the space left. So this image have width of 35 pixel, and this space is left. So when I set flex 1 to this element will have the width of this entire place here. So this is also responsive. So when I shrink it, it will shrink, and when I enlarge it, it will enlarge. So this space occupied by the show price underscore underscore info is flexible, and it always takes all the place left here. Okay. So the last one of this part before connecting to the API, just the CSS part is here, showing the price. So because I'm not connecting to the API, I just simply want to put some number here. So for example, 1,000, 1,000. Yes, and save it. And now I hope it will look like the app. Yes, you can see 1,000 here. Okay, the problem is that two things to be done here. And the one thing is we want to put actual date here, and the another one is I want this 2 decimals place and the column at 1,000 here. Okay, so let's do these two things, and the first half of this video is done. Okay, so let's first do this part here. Okay, to format a number, we can use numeral library. So it's very simple. We have to install it here. So let's open another new terminal here and make sure we are in the correct directory. So ls, not currency, we have to cd into this currency. Cd into currency folder and press ls again. Yes, now I'm in the right directory, and press code npm install numeral. And let's wait a while to install. And we have to install this numeral inside this show price because we want to use it in here. So install numeral from numeral. Okay. We can install it because it is not installed yet. We cannot import it, not import it. We cannot import it because it is not installed yet. But after this install below here taking place is done, we can import it here. Okay. And numeral is very simple to use. So inside of this 1,000, I want to put decimal place 1,000.001. No. 111. Okay. To use numeral, because it is a JavaScript, I have to place a curly braces here. Curly braces here. And inside these curly braces, we have to say numeral, type numeral, dot format. And inside this dot format, we pass the actual format inside a string. So O, comma O, and dot. And inside this bracket, we place the decimal point. So I want 2. Yes, this is fine. And now you can see inside the terminal that install of the numeral is done. I can import it and I can use it here. Okay, so now save it. And now let's look at what happens here. Yes, you can see a very nice looking price here. Yes, it's very close to this actual one. Oh, I need some left margin here. Yes, let's put a left margin here. And next I want this date here. Okay, so the left margin to the show price image. Show price image. Yes, here, left margin. Left margin of 5 pixel. Yes. Left margin of 5 pixel. I guess it is not left margin, but it is margin left. Yes, margin left. Margin left of 5 pixel, and it is done. Yes. And in the next thing I have to do is the date. I have to put the actual date here. Yes, to put the actual date, I want to code a function in another file and import the date from there. Okay, so I want to call it simply a date time. So put a date time here as of colon curly braces date time. And I want to install this date time from somewhere. So I have to create another new file here called utils.js. Yes, and inside utils.js, I will write something here, and finally I export the date time. Yes, so let's just say const yes. I write the actual code here, but for now just simply say like this, and I have to import the date time from the utils. Okay, import date times. Yes, it's fine. They import date time from utils. Yes. So inside the utils, I want to use the date function. So we don't have to install it because it is already installed inside the JavaScript. It is a plain JavaScript function. So const today equal new object, create a new object by date. Yes, so inside this date object, we have every information. We have the year, the current month, date, hour, minute, and second. So we have everything inside here. So next, I want to put const date to something and const date and const time to something, and finally combine them and make the const date time. Const date time equal date plus time. Okay. So inside here, not cost but const. So inside here, so I will copy from another file. So please pause the video and copy it. It's not a long one, it's a simple one. Yes, so please use this code. So I will write this code below inside the comment section below this video, so you can copy and paste it from there, or just pause the video now and type it. Okay, so I will enlarge it so that you can easily copy it. So to the date, I get the year, month, and date from this today object. And to the time, I get the hours and minutes and seconds from this today object and combine the date and time and put it into the date time. And I export the date time. Yes. And I save it and go back to the app.js. And when I look at the current application, now you can see the current date and the current time. Okay, I think it's fine. It is very close to this actual app, except that we don't get the API. Okay, so the first half of this video is over. Thank you very much for listening and come along with me to here. So in the next video, I want to show you how to use hooks, use state, use effect, and how to connect to the Alpha Vantage API through the Axios. So see you in the next video. Thank you very much.